Hello Libra, welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your April 2024 energy forecast reading. Let's get started. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know that this is your story. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. We'll tap into your recent, past, present, and future energies. And please remember, this is a general reading, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story. I'm getting the song "You Spin Me Round, Right." You spin me round, right. Like, so someone's going like back and forth. Somebody's not certain of whether or not to like go back to their ex or go back to somebody that they've been talking to. Like somebody has been like heavily on your mind. Obviously, if you and your toxic ex was, when we're not talking about toxic ex here, okay? But I do sense that some of you, your toxic ex wants you back because they're not done like playing games with you. Anyway, so some of your, I see here that for your past energy, there was some like a commitment or like a committed energy that I'm picking up, but this energy, this connection was filled with like anxiety and stressful nights, and it was almost like a trauma bond you had with this person. I feel like you just you refuse to acknowledge all the bad times that you guys shared, but just hold on to the good times. And so I see that some of you have been giving more than one chance to this person that perhaps was very toxic for you, but you were just like going back to them due to some level of a trauma bond is what I'm seeing here. Currently, I see here that, you've been very like strict about yourself, and when it comes to your business, you kind of feel like you've been slacking off and not taking your endeavor seriously. Some of you may have been just like, I don't want to say daydreaming, but you were kind of like thinking and planning and seeing like, oh, what can you do? Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do that? There has been like a lot of like options that you've been wanting to take into account, but you're just kind of like fed up. I'm getting this fed up energy where it's like if you're not seeing any results or momentum or action, like you're just like, okay, bye. Like I'm moving on. Because I feel like you're going to go where you're received. You're not just going to be barking up the wrong tree in a sense, because you're just kind of tired of being like rejected and not being valued for what you bring to the table. So I see here in the future that because you've been through such heartaches, disappointments, and not having things go your way in a sense, you have kind of released all of that and are headed towards something that is going to be more reciprocal. So I see here, like, if, for an example, if like at your work you felt unappreciated, undervalued, and all of that, you're going to be heading into a direction where it's going to be the opposite. You're going to be feeling valued and appreciated. Same goes for relationships as well. If like in the past, somebody here was kind of like treating you like an option or hurting you, mentally, emotionally, even physically, like that, obviously that's a big no-no. Like I had to have a talk with Sagittarius on their last reading because I was just picking up on this energy where they were just kind of like abusing their lovers in a sense, or a now past lover, and I just had to be like, no, you don't do that. But anyway, so for me to just bring that up, perhaps you were dealing with like a Sagittarius or somebody with a strong Sagittarius energy in their birth chart, sun, moon rising, or Venus, etc. But obviously they don't have to be those signs. But I'm just getting this feeling that like from now on, like here on out, you're just like, you are done with the BS. You're just like, you're getting into the root of things, and you're trying to create some sort of foundation for yourself. So let's go ahead. The only thing here is try to be honest. I feel like some of you guys are kind of pretending that like if you have more clients then like you're trying to be like, oh, I have more clients, or like, oh, like I'm financially fine, or like, oh, I'm financially well off, or have enough savings and stuff like that. But as I see here, that's kind of like a facade, or that might not be the total reality or truth. Not to say that you didn't have all of that at one point, but I see here there's some level of struggle that I'm feeling, that I'm sensing here. But it's just, the universe is trying to say it's okay to be honest about those kinds of things, because, you know, people are going to be understanding. Like, people want to be relatable. Like, people like relatable. And so, yeah, I know that there may be some kind of like, an exterior or a facade that you feel like you need to keep up to kind of like have this reputation for yourself, but it's saying it shouldn't be at the cost of your sanity. Like, you shouldn't just like I'm getting some of you perhaps have like a large like social media following, Instagram, TikTok, what have you, and you just feel like, oh, people have expectations now, so you want to fulfill that kind of expectation, but it's just like, at what cost? You know, I feel like you are kind of in your head about like, you're I'm getting the word like people pleasing. Like, it's just like, please yourself first before you feel the need to fulfill others' cups, kind of thing. So let's go ahead and see if there's any additional information from the universe. Past. Okay, so your higher self and the universe would like to kind of touch base when it comes to your past energies. I'm getting like strong like love energy. That's the King of Cups has been wanting to like come up. I know. We'll see. So when it comes to your past, you have been feeling, or I'm picking up somebody who's been feeling very sad. Perhaps, yeah, as mentioned earlier, you may not be making as much as you used to, or not being recognized as you once used to. And you're being very tough on yourself in regards to that. You're just like, oh, it's you're trying to make it like, no, it's my fault. Like, this, why is this happening to me? No, actually, some of you may think it's your fault. Some of you may think it's been done to you. So like, okay, all right, I know what we need to work on. Okay, the universe is trying to say that try to take yourself out of it. I feel like the reason why things are kind of like not working out for you recently, it was that like you feel like people are doing things to you, when that's not the case. Okay, you let them do things to you. There's a difference. So like, for an example, if you've been in a toxic connection, and if you keep going back to them, you're gonna keep being treated the same way. They're not like, something needs to be fixed and healed before there can be a change. You know, it's just like going into it, like doing the same thing and expecting different results, kind of thing. And so I see here, whoever you were with in the past, like, just let them go. Like, it seems like this person is all about conflict. Yes, you really had really deep feelings for them, but they're not for you.